Aquarius Tarot here. We're going to do Aquarius March general read 2024. We'll start off with the story card spread, which will give us a foundation to the read throughout the rest of the month. Then we'll go to general monthly mood, how you're entering the month, and then we'll do the good to come. After that we'll do love, both singles and couples. After that we'll do messages of challenges to overcome, and then we'll do a soul's journey, life purpose, and end it with messages from the cosmos. Alright, so let's get started with Aquarius's March 2024 story cards. Aquarius, March 2024. Alright, we're starting off. You're in meditation. You're on standby mode. Well, not necessarily standby mode, but you're doing your internal thinking. You're zoning. You're regenerating your energy. It's recalibration time. And these cards really want to come out and talk. Whoa! Alright, Aquarius, we've got something going on this month. Alright, that's crossed by nature. So there could be animals, could be just getting out into the trees, the grass, the beach, similar to Capricorn. They had nature in there. I think it was their resolution. So for you, it seems like you already made it that far. You're in the you're recharging. You're taking the energy from the earth, and you're cleansing your energy, really. Alright, so what's on the bottom of the deck for Aquarius? You got soulfulness. You're following the heart. At the moment it's serendipity. There's some sort of an event or change caused by, it could be a small thing that changes the path of your life, or maybe something you've been focused on for quite some time. A goal that you had, a manifestation you've been working on, hasn't come through. Something's changed that, and now you're setting your sights on new goals. But that's where you're at right now. You don't know where these new goals are yet. In the future, what have we got? We got giving. You might be having to give back to certain people from the past who've helped you out. And that's what you might be focusing on, is giving back to. Doesn't have to be like a debt you're paying off, but I mean more like just gratitude towards the people who've helped you out in the past year or so. Looks like you might have been in a state of meditation, probably neglecting something, not selfishly, but just you needed time for yourself. You've been looking after yourself. You've been following your heart. Something's changing, or some sort of realization coming from an event, or a lack of something that you've been working towards eventuating, and it's changed the course. You've now decided to start giving back to certain aspects of your life. What's the outcome for Aquarius? Serenity with the Mother card. Alright. So, you might be a mother yourself, or you might be in need of contacting your mother. Alright, so the story for Aquarius is, right now you're in meditation, or you're starting off as meditation with nature. So animals might be getting guidance through animals, or just the earth, collecting energy through the earth. You're recharging. You're following your heart in the past. Serendipity's coming to play at the moment. You're changing the course. Something's going to change the path that you're on, or that you were on. You're going to, in the future, there's going to be more giving from your part. And then there's going to be serenity with the mother card. So if you're a mother, you might be focusing more on your children or your family, or if you might be needing to speak to your mum. Maybe it's been a while since you've communicated with your mum. You might have had a tiff. It's not going to be for everyone, obviously. Anyway, let's move on to the next section. Alright, so that is monthly mood, how you coming in. Let's do the general monthly mood for Aquarius. General monthly mood for Aquarius. First card's how you're entering, what mind space you're in, what frame of mind you're in. Out of the world, so it's a new beginning, it's accomplishments, success, completion, perfection, recognition, mastery. So you might be getting recognition for your efforts, but this is how you're entering in your own mind space. So you seem to be at a completion of a stage. It's possibly why you're changing courses right now, or you're changing the path. So everything you have worked for is coming together. Yeah, you've been a bit independent, you're pretty happy. Accomplishments, inheritance, self-care, renewal, satisfaction, luxury. You might be enjoying the fruits of your labor. Selfishness, compassion, integration, attainment. Yeah, and you're definitely hitting up your intuition here. You've been running off your intuition. You do see that there's a change coming from the cycle's completed, and you're seeing a new cycle beginning, but it's going to be a change. Could be a fluctuation, but you're using your wisdom here, your intuition, to make the sound judgment, and you're starting to realize that you need to start using common sense, because you become aware that you might have been not going, a bit left to center, and there is stuff to explore there. I'm not talking down here. I'm myself. I like to hang out in that area myself, but it seems like you've spent a lot of time in that area. You've now come towards the center. This is how you're seeing yourself at the moment. How you feel in the end is you'll feel like a leader. You got the Emperor here, so someone who holds themselves accountable. There's conquest, victory, strife, ambition, divine, structure, control. So that's how you'll feel this month. You feel like an Emperor. Alright. Let's go to the good to come for Aquarius in March 2024. What's the good to come for Aquarius? Well, it looks like your hard work's it's paying off. You've done a lot of hard work already. There's more work to be done, but you're seeing the results already. Find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Just remember that if you're going too hard out, if you're working too hard, sorry, I got to stop using Australian slang and vernacular. If you're working too hard, or on your project, you've started a project possibly, you might also have a job or other responsibilities like being a mother, but you also could say like a business that you're running online or something like that. You're starting to see results of your hard work, but you're also got to be careful about burning yourself out. So make sure you're spending some time away from work, and that's probably where that meditation's going to come into play for you. But you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, you got 2 of rods here, so that's justice, boldness, decisions, planning. You got the first steps here. togetherness, union, balance, settled energy. This is good to come. So if you're, you might be doing you've been thinking, and now it's time to do the action, but you've been working towards it anyway, so you've already started the action, but you're going to start seeing results. There's going to be a sense of justice. Believe in your personal power. And you're going to be overcoming any previous deceitfulness, possibly from you to someone else. You might have deceived someone, that you might get forgiveness for this, or they might understand what's happened to lead to this. If someone's been overbearing with you, that's going to be finishing. The bitterness will be finishing. Stability is coming. Form, foundations will be set. And completeness. How will you feel about the good to come? Well, you got the Emperor again on the bottom of the deck, but you also got the Ten of Wands, which kind of represents burdens, but you just need to worry about. You've got a lot of responsibilities to take care of, especially from this new project you started. You might have a sense of lost faith, but if it's the good, it just seems like you're going to be increasing your responsibilities. It's going to increase the stress, but it's something you're going to be happily asking for, because you want these goals to be met. Let's just clarify this Ten of Wands here. Yeah, the Empress. It's going to, even though it is hard work, you see the beauty within the reason why you're doing this and taking on these responsibilities. Yeah, it's looking good. So fertility, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, success. For some of you, not all. You might be getting pregnant. That's what their responsibility is, because we had the Mother card come up before. Now we've got the Empress. Yeah, now we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is ideas, opportunities, eagerness, curiosity, diligence, courage, ambition, loyalty. Yeah, you don't really understand how good loyalty is until you don't have any. So hopefully you understand and appreciate that loyalty, whatever aspect that is that's offered to you. Alright, let's go to singles. Aquarius singles. Two cards represent what's to come. Two cards to be how you will feel about these options, or if there's options, or how you will feel about the arena of love this month, and one card for outcome for March. So two cards represent what's to come in love for singles. Okay, this could be representing Cancer coming into your life, or it could be meaning victory. Someone you've had your eye on is coming forward. That relationship you've been wanting might be happening this month. You have success in the face of difficulty. Direction, focus, determination. This is really good. Investigation, willpower, finding control, drive. Anyway. Okay, so we could have a Cancer, we could also have a Taurus or an Earth sign. Someone you felt you might have wasted an opportunity with, or they wasted an opportunity with you. Might have been a sense of chaos with. I might just clarify this. You might be giving up on a situation here. You become a little bit impatient with no reward. You've waited and got no reward for something. You might have been you might have been manifesting something, and it hasn't happened, and you've come to a conclusion that this isn't worth the time. I need to move on forward to things that actually reward me for my manifestations, and that's probably what's going to give you that victory. It's just moving on, that serendipity. Something's going to change your aspect on this, and awesome. Yeah, it's looking good. there's a lack of clarity with something which is probably going to change. Some event's going to give you clarity, but it could also be an air sign, a fellow air sign coming in. But there's tyranny and disaster, self-destruction, chaos, weakness, and a lack of clarity. This is how you'll feel. I'll clarify it soon, don't worry. Yeah, because there's an overabundance, excessive pleasure, loss of prestige, disloyalty. Alright, there was betrayal and possibly a rejection. Can we clarify how they will feel this month? Alright, there was an illusion. We've got the Seven of Cups. There was an illusion, there was a daydream. You manifested something that didn't come. Or you were hoping that you were building something up that was, I think we've had this message a few times, Aquarius. I'm sorry to keep going on about it, but you were manifesting someone that was possibly already in a relationship or something like that. And you were out there looking for your choices. For those of you who weren't trying to manifest someone who was in a relationship, maybe the fact that you had you're open to your options kind of brought a disaster in, because someone who was a good option for you has left the picture. That could be what the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is over here. Yeah, you're going to feel the burdens and a sense of frustration from something you've done in the past. Alright, what can Aquarius, what's the outcome? Because you do have a victory here, so what's the outcome before I start asking questions about how to improve the love life for you? Okay, there's going to be like a false start. That's what the outcome is, the false start, cancellation, delays, misunderstanding. So you might have, for some of you, this isn't for all, you're going to break up with someone. You're going to feel all empowered. After a second, or after a little bit, you're going to realize, hang on, I might have moved a little too quickly here, or didn't give someone enough credit. Maybe it's part of the journey of it was needed, it was necessary separation. You've realized how much they were giving you a sense of security, or holding on, or helping you with your burdens, or frustrations, or loss of faith, excessive pressure. Someone was helping you, and you've tried to get rid of them from your life, or you moved on to other options, and it's a false start. For some of you, it might be a false flame. I'm not trying to pick any fights there. Alright, don't worry, singles. I'm going to ask, what can Aquarius do to improve their chances of finding a good partner, or to increase the chances of just having a great month being single? What can be done? We'll do 3 cards. Oh yeah, so it's going to be, just be careful with your money this month. Possibly, if you're going to need other people's help. So as much as you want to be an independent person, you are, but at this moment you might need the help of others. That doesn't necessarily mean go back to your ex or whatever. I'm just meaning you can do this by yourself, right? But it's a lot easier, and you might get some information from friends. Yeah, because they'll help you with these burdens. Yeah, and it'll give you a sense of will to create, energy, inspiration, creation force, strength gained. Yeah, you've gone through hell. There might have been some obsessions there that you're overcoming. Yeah, you're going to be letting go of those obsessions. Wow, we've been talking about this for a while, Aquarius, and I'm glad to see that for some of you at least, you're getting rid of those obsessions. There's a tower coming into change. You're also a little bit nostalgic for something. Could be the old you. Anyway, let's move on to couples. Alright, Aquarius couples. Aquarius couples, partners, feelings, first card. Partner's feeling disempowered. You've got fears and doubts, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitlessness. So if you haven't been communicating with your partner as much and letting them figure stuff out, it's time for you to be honest with them, talk to them. If you've got nothing to hide or nothing to say that's negative, put their fears to rest. It's going to help the relationship. How's your feelings? You feeling strong about this connection? I think you've come to a conclusion that it is a strong connection. We've got a strength card here. Self-assurance, confident, passion, resilient, courage, inner power. We've got rebirth. Could be, for some of you, it could be reconciliation. How's the mid-month? It's going to lead to a 10 of Cups here. Oh, okay, this is picking up. So yeah, just by communicating, acting on your strengths, it could lead to a future marriage. It could, for some of you, it's just teamwork, but you're also overcoming some betrayals here. It's going to be regeneration, rebirth. This could be a reconciliation on the cards for you this month. For those of you who, I know this was a couples reading, but for those of you who were on the way out with your relationship, and that's why you're watching tarot readings, it seems like you guys might not break up. It looks like you guys are going to, if you put your head to it this month and you become honest and work as a team with your partner, put their fears to rest, you guys can do this. And it did come up with like victory. It came up with could be a marriage in the future. So this could have been all part of the journey. These little chapters in life where a little downtime and lessons are learned. People become gratitude is achieved. People understand their place in the relationship. Overcoming unhappiness. Alright. That's looking good for couples and singles. Alright, let's move on to challenges to overcome in the month of March for Aquarius. Challenges to overcome. I'll do 2 cards for the challenges, 2 cards for the how to overcome. Okay, so there's someone might have their eye on you, might be collecting information on you, talkative, asking questions about you, talking about you. If it's a work situation, the boss might be asking someone else in the office. If it's an office, hey, keep an eye on so and so, Aquarius over here, and keep tabs for me. Doesn't have to be that. Could just be a partner keeping an eye on you. But it could be an earth or air, a fellow air. But need to balance priorities when making decisions. So if it's not, you just need to be able to. Your challenge for this month, it looks like it is getting your priorities set. Because there is money to be regained and recovery of a relationship. It seems. Could be with an earth sign. You're finding inspiration, preparation, planning, expansion. You're thinking about expanding on something. This is how to overcome. So you need to start thinking about the future. You might have been distracted about something else, and it's brought harm to either a relationship or a work situation. You haven't had your priorities in the best order. I'm not going to say you've been wrong. I'm just going to say it seems to me that you need to get your priorities set in order, and it will lead to things being regained. Could be just security, there's recovery, and then that's going to bring in more plans for the future. You're going to find the inspiration to take action, and you need to overcome just give me a moment here. Let's clarify this. Yeah, someone's watching you. You're ready to act. You've had a long time of being in your head to meditate and to think about what you need to do. You're now thinking about, in order to actually overcome these challenges this month, you need to start moving forward. You've done enough meditation. Still meditate, but you've done enough of the regeneration period and rethinking, assessing, self-assessment, going to wisdom. You need to close the door on. You've been checking out your options, but you need to close your door on the ones that aren't going to be. You need to prioritize better instead of seeing exactly what's on offer for you. Could be in a relationship, or if you're single or whatever, or you're a partner who's possibly been entertaining other people. You need to close the door on that. I'm not saying you have to. You need to figure out what you want to do and just go start doing it. Outcome. There's also a failure to face the facts. There's a delay and disappointment, blame and doubt. You might. Okay. It's going to come off really rude. I'm sorry, Aquarius, but it seems to me that you've been stuck in stagnation. Might have been blaming other people for it, and it might be the case. You might be a victim of something, but you need to get out of that zone and move towards fixing the issue for yourself. Becoming that powerful Aquarius who gets things done. Try not to let the wrongs from other people prevent you from progressing and succeeding in life. Because there's competition, but there's going to be truths and arguments. It's going to be revelations, freedom, wise counsel, trustworthiness. You need to start being honest with yourself. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, you need to act on what direction you want to go, the person you want to be with, or whatever it is. The security here, it seems to be like a tower's coming in. There's been some illusions you've been focused on, which it seems like you're going to be dropping this month, which is going to help you get to the Queen of Cups. You're also going to think about building new and going forward. So you need to your challenge for this month is to get your priorities straight, and you need to start acting on your ideas and start acting on taking care of those things that you've neglected in the last year or so. Alright, let's move on to Soul's Journey. Sorry, my kids are having a bit of problems tonight. Anyway, don't worry, they've got adult supervision. It's all good. Alright, Soul's Journey cards. I'm going to pick out two cards for you. Little messages to help Aquarius. And that is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you might have someone, a sense of loss, come in this month. And loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. It could be for some of you. I don't want to bring you down on a down note, but you might have been neglecting someone, maybe a partner or someone, a friend, and you might have been entertaining other people, focused 100% on other people, manifesting other people, or on a person. It didn't work out for you, and you've ended up kind of alone. You neglected someone, and now you're at the part where you've overcome that, and you're starting to realize, oh geez, but like I said, it's part of the journey, it seems. I will pick one more just so it's not such a downer. Purpose. Alright. I know what I am here to do. So it seems like that it hasn't been all loss. You've used the time to figure out what you want to do in the next phase of life. So that's all good, and also runs in quite well here with the life purpose cards. I'm going to pick 2 or so cards. This is good for people who are worried about career, but also good for people who just want to get more purpose in their life. You don't have to quit your job or anything. I'm just saying something else. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to the world. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need help. Alright. And energy healing on the bottom of the deck here. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life's purpose. Alright. Alright. We'll go to the Cosmo cards. Yeah. Messages from the Cosmos for Aquarius, March. Hope. Where there is hope, where there is light, there is hope. Aquarius. We've got 2 cards here. Eclipse. A moment of darkness. Intense. Feeling excited, uncontrolled excitement. I think Capricorn has the exact same 2 cards came out, which was the darkness and excitement will follow. So yep, part of the journey. 2 more cards and then we'll hopes come out again. Newborn, a great beginning. Yeah, it seems like there's been a completion there and you're starting again. Silent. Now, you don't have to agree with what I'm about to say, but as an air sign, depending on what's in the chart, but as an air sign, you've got to also remember that the air sign, or one thing I've noticed, well, look at the tarot, right? So what is the 10 in swords? It's not a good card, and so it seems to be, one thing I've noticed is that fire and air, they have a they enjoy the beginning stages, but when it comes to the completion part, that's the downside. And with the Pentacles and the Cups, then number 10's like a celebrational point. So we all have different ups and downs. It seems like whenever you get to that completion end of the cycle, is a bit of downtime for the fire and air, and it seems like the start parts for the Pentacles is a bit slow, and with the Cups it's like a feeling of love and probably yearning for something. So the water and the earth have the slow and the yearning, where the fire and the air are kind of, well, let's do this, let's run into an idea, and then have that good part at the start. So yeah, you're almost there, so don't worry, but something to think about there. Alright, I just want to mention also that I've been doing some free readings on this Facebook website web page called Free Tarot for All, Free Tarot Readings for All. The link's in the description underneath all the writing. It's right on the bottom, so you might have to scroll down to find it. But it's people give away free readings on there. I gave away 3 mini 5-minute videos for love readings. There's a girl called Mr. Gal who does a lot. She does a lot, really good work there. So if you're a tarot reader, feel free to join and offer your talents, and if you're looking for free readings, head there yourself. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to go and take care of my kids. See you next time.